I'm not sure who the second best team in the West is. You know, obviously I think OKC is the best team in the West.
And then you got Portland, San Antonio, Clippers.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, I'm just saying you got those guys that you got to consider.
Well, I'm only considering Portland and San Antonio. The Clippers, they're getting better. The White's getting better. But right now, Oklahoma City's the best. And then everybody else get in line. It's going to be interesting.
You think it's that far separation with Oklahoma City and the Spurs?
I do. I think Oklahoma City better than any team in the West.
I don't think the separation is that clear.
No, I don't think it's clear, but I think Oklahoma City is the best team. And then you have to figure out between the Clippers, Houston, Portland. I think they're in that second tier after the Spurs.
I have an interesting fact from my main man, Hal Galima. It says Portland, no losses when leading at halftime this season. They're 14-0.
Well, why would they play? Well, they should just quit at halftime then. I hate when you bring out them stupid stats. Ernie usually bring them out.
Listen.
That's why I'm here, Shaq.
Well, Hal gave it to me this time.
No, I realize
Chuck.
that.
Now, who do you think the best team in the West after Oklahoma City is? Do you think Oklahoma City is the best?
I think Oklahoma City is playing the best, but they are improving. And
Who's the best then?
Because San Antonio, to me, is still the best because I'm not sure yet. I see what they're doing. Jeremy Lamb, Reggie Jackson. What are they going to do when the lights are really on? And those two guys are going to be really counted on this year in the playoffs. And they have to perform when the lights are on. That makes me pull back and pump my brakes and say, no, okay, I'm still going to keep Rockets in San Antonio and Golden States and these type of teams around because I got to pump my brakes.
You know, Shaq always talk about the others. I think it's easy for those guys to be others when you're playing with KD and Russell Westbrook. Those two guys, you know, Doug Collins, I watched those games yesterday. Doug Collins said something really great. He says, we underestimate energy and toughness. I think when I look at these NBA teams, you know, I said this about the Clippers. I think they they bought in Steven Jackson, they got Matt Barnes. They're trying to incorporate toughness. But the two things, like Russell Westbrook, man, that dude got some he'll energize a bunny. He plays at such a high level with such energy. But what Doug said, because I watched all those games, I shouldn't have watched those bombs in New York, either one of them. But he said something very interesting. When energy and toughness are two of the more underrated parts that we overlook. Like we look at how high a guy can jump, how fast a guy can. But to win, I look at guys like when Kenny them won the championship. I thought Sam Cassell and Vernon Maxwell
and
Mario Elliott bought a toughness.
Big Shot Bob.
Big Shot. But no, I'm talking about toughness. Those role players. And I thought, you know, Shaq and Kobe they're Hall of Famers. But I thought that Rick Fox, he a pretty man too. He's a pretty man. I thought him and Derek Fisher, they brought some toughness to the team. I think we get so enamored with talent. Because you look at some of these bad teams in the NBA, there's some bad teams that's got a lot of talent, and we overrate talent.